I believe it's no coincidence that you're here watching this video, a conversation that could forever change how you see money. I get it. You've heard tons about wealth-building habits, saving, investing, or even manifesting money. But today, I'm about to share a secret that few dare to talk about, a truth that might shock you or even make you uncomfortable. Take a deep breath, because what you're about to hear might challenge everything you've been taught, every rule you thought was true about money. But this, my friend, is the key to unlocking an endless flow of wealth you've always dreamed of. This isn't some airy-fairy theory. This wisdom comes from financial and prosperity masters of ancient civilizations over 2,500 years ago. Millions of people, including me, have applied these principles and watched their money explode in ways they never thought possible. It works, it always works, without fail. So listen with an open heart and a mind ready for something new. If your gut tells you this is the truth, then be brave, take action, and transform your life starting today. Have you ever heard of Andrew Carnegie, the man who went from nothing to one of the richest people in American history? His story isn't just about steel or business genius. There's a lesser-known tale about a small decision he made, an action that seemed unrelated to millions of dollars but became the foundation of his unimaginable wealth. When he was a poor immigrant kid, Carnegie worked as a messenger boy. One day he got a tiny bonus, just a few cents, no big deal. Instead of keeping it, he used that money to buy a loaf of bread and shared it with a family in his neighborhood who were even hungrier than he was. A small act of generosity. Years later, as an industrial tycoon, Carnegie wasn't just known for his massive fortune, but for his extraordinary generosity. He gave away most of his wealth to build libraries, schools, and charitable foundations. He believed, the man who dies rich dies in disgrace. Do you see the connection? From a tiny act of giving when he had nothing to a life philosophy of generosity when he had everything. Was it just a random coincidence? Or is there a deeper principle at work? A principle about how money really flows? One that we modern folks have forgotten? I bet you're curious to find out, aren't you? Let's get real with yourself for a second. Have you ever felt like you're working your tail off, pinching pennies, but money just slips through your fingers like sand? You're always in this state of not enough, stressing over bills, drowning in debt, wondering how you'll ever afford the life you want. You see others crushing it, making it look so easy, and you can't help but ask, why not me? I'm smart, I work hard. At paying? It's not just you. Millions of Americans are trapped in this cycle of financial anxiety. They chase fancy investment strategies or quick rich schemes, but they miss a simple, almost counterintuitive truth. The root of all money struggles isn't that you're not smart enough, not working hard enough, or not lucky enough. It's because we're not generous enough. I know, it sounds crazy, right? How does giving make you richer? But think about it. Plant an apple seed, you get an apple tree. So if you're planting seeds of scarcity, what do you think you'll harvest? That's the big aha I need you to grasp in this conversation. Picture this for a moment. You wake up one morning and that knot of worry in your chest, gone. No more heavy weight of money stress on your shoulders. Instead, you feel this flow of abundance. New opportunities pop up right in front of you. Unexpected income starts showing up in your life. You're not obsessively hunting for sales or checking your bank account every hour in a panic. You start feeling worthy of wealth, and wealth starts finding you. This isn't some pie-in-the-sky dream. This is what happens when you understand and ditch the 15 unconscious habits that are quietly draining your cash flow every month. I'm not just going to point out these money black holes. I'm giving you practical, powerful solutions, simple actions rooted in ancient wisdom that can change everything. First things first, let's lock this in. As long as you feel a lack of money, it's because you're not generous enough. Generosity here means being willing to share what you have with others. No matter your situation, if you want something, give it first. This isn't just about mechanically handing out stuff. It's a state of mind, a deep understanding of how the universe works. Think of money like seeds. Want a harvest of cash? You've got to plant money seeds. These money seeds aren't just dollars. They're generosity, sharing your time, your knowledge, your help, and especially your kindness. Unlike charity, giving when you've got extra, true generosity is giving even when you feel short, because that's the seed you plant to get what you want. It's not spending, it's investing in your financial future. Get it? It's like pouring water into a well to raise the water level, not draining it dry. This principle isn't new. It's been around for thousands of years, woven through ancient civilizations. Buddhist teachings call it the law of karma. You reap what you sow. The ancients spoke of wealth, abundance, blessings, and the foundation was always giving. In ancient India, they believed in karma. Every action comes back to you. Eastern philosophy talks about the flow of energy. Money is energy too. Hold it tight and it stagnates. Let it flow and more rushes in, like a river that stays fresh by moving. Even ancient Greek philosophers knew personal prosperity was tied to the community's well-being. So what's the secret few talk about? We often focus on the physical results of money, cash, stuff, while missing the spiritual cause behind it. We try to make money by working harder, saving more, or taking risky investments, but we skip planting money seeds in our minds and actions. Money is energy, and it follows the law of giving and receiving. There's another layer here, a hidden truth about lack. Feeling broke isn't just about an empty wallet, it's an inner belief that you're not enough or don't deserve more. That belief creates your reality of scarcity. When you give generously, you shatter that belief. You send a powerful message. I have enough to share. I trust in abundance. And the universe responds. Ever wonder why some people work hard and stay broke while others spark a small idea and build a fortune? Here's the difference. It's the shift from I need to hold on to have enough to I'll give to receive more. It's a mind-blowing mindset change, but it's the key to the prosperity you're chasing. So, what's the core solution to unlocking your limitless flow of money? It's consciously practicing the principle of planting seeds and eliminating the 15 black holes that are draining your cash flow. We're going to dive deep into each black hole and show you how to patch them with simple yet incredibly powerful actions. These are things you can start doing right now to see real change. Black hole 1, tax evasion or condoning it. Dodging taxes, fudging numbers, or turning a blind eye when others do it, this is a massive black hole. When you evade taxes, you're telling the universe you don't trust the system or want to contribute to the greater good. Worse, you're stealing from the government and your community. This plants a rotten seed of dishonesty and scarcity. To fix this, pay your taxes fully and honestly. Not just your regular income, but also side gigs like freelance cash. If you've cheated or fudged before, make it right. Adjust your filings and do it properly. If you see others cutting corners, politely refuse to play along or gently nudge them to do better. This plants seeds of integrity, contribution, and abundance. You'll start attracting clear, honest business opportunities and a steady, legal flow of money. Black hole 2, accepting under-the-table pay or staying silent. Taking unreported cash or freelance pay without declaring it is another form of stealing, robbing others of your full accountability. It plants seeds of secrecy and dishonesty. To patch this, be transparent about all your income. If you're freelancing, look up the rules and pay your taxes properly. If you've got off-the-books cash, find ways to legitimize it. By doing this, you're planting seeds of clarity, trust, and worthiness. You'll draw in partners, clients, and jobs that value transparency, bringing you stable, worry-free income. Black hole 3, borrowing without returning. Keeping borrowed items, books, money, tools, comics, even a cheap pen, is a sneaky but huge black hole. When you don't return what you borrow, you're stealing someone's property or time. It plants seeds of greed and irresponsibility. To fix this, make a list of everything you've borrowed, no matter how small, If you can return it, do it now, don't wait. If you can't, call or text the person, apologize and set a clear date to return it. If they're okay with it, ask to be forgiven for not returning it. If you can't reach them, donate an equivalent amount or more to a charity, or help someone in need with the intention of repaying what you owe. This action releases massive energy. It plants seeds of honesty, responsibility, and gratitude. You'll notice your debts clearing up and money flowing to you unexpectedly. Black hole 4, taking office or hotel supplies. Swiping paper, pens, coffee, sugar, or even shampoo and soap from hotels or your workplace is petty theft, plain and simple. It's small, but it's still a black hole. It plants seeds of greed and disrespect for others' property, screaming scarcity mindset. To stop this, quit taking anything that's not yours without permission. Better yet, if you can, bring in some extra office supplies or toiletries, higher quality if possible, and leave them at work or a hotel as a quiet contribution. This plants seeds of integrity, respect, and generosity. You'll find people trust you more, and resources come to you freely without needing to sneak around. Black hole 5, pirating books, music, or movies. Downloading free books, music, or films from shady sources is a common black hole in the digital age. When you use copyrighted content without paying, you're stealing the time, effort, and creativity of artists. It plants seeds of greed and disrespect for intellectual work. To fix this, buy your books, music, and movies from legit sources. If you've pirated before, make it right. Purchase legal copies or donate to the artists and authors you admire. This keeps you on the right side of the law and plants seeds of respect, fairness, and support for creators. You'll find your own creativity and ideas being valued more, sparking new ways to bring in money. Black hole 6, being late. Showing up late, whether it's 5 or 10 minutes, is stealing time. It seems harmless, but you're taking precious moments from others. Meeting time, friends or partners' waiting time, or your company's time. Time is money. Stealing time plants seeds of irresponsibility and disrespect. To fix this, arrive 5-10 minutes early for every appointment or meeting. Don't just be on time, be early. If something unavoidable delays you, notify immediately and apologize sincerely. When you respect others' time, you plant seeds of punctuality, responsibility, and respect. You'll find others value your time more, and you'll have more productive hours to make money. Black hole 7, forgetting to show gratitude. When you don't acknowledge or thank others for their efforts, you're showing ingratitude and dismissing their value. This plants seeds of ungratefulness and strained relationships. To patch this, make it a habit to say thank you sincerely and specifically. Don't just say it. Publicly recognize and praise others' contributions, especially when they've helped you. Send a thank you email, a kind text, or even a small gift to show appreciation. This plants seeds of gratitude, respect, and connection. You'll find more people stepping up to help you, relationships growing stronger, and valuable collaborations appearing naturally. Black hole 8, obsessing over sales and bargains. Always hunting for discounts, haggling, or waiting for Black Friday deals is a mental black hole. When you're fixated on the cheapest option, you're planting seeds of scarcity and distrust in the value of products or services. You're telling the universe you don't want to pay fair value, and that comes back as undervalued opportunities or clients who lowball you. To fix this, focus on the value a product or service brings, not just the price. Be willing to pay a fair or even slightly higher price for quality and show you appreciate it. Sometimes, buy something full price just because it's worth it. This plants seeds of abundance, value, and worthiness. You'll attract clients who happily pay premium rates for your work, and you'll feel your own worth soar. Black hole 9, believing you don't deserve nice things. Thinking you're unworthy of fancy services, facilities, or products, and being stingy with yourself is a deep inner black hole. When you believe you don't deserve good things, you build an invisible wall blocking money from flowing to you. You plant seeds of self-doubt, scarcity, and self-neglect. To fix this, treat yourself like you're worth it. You don't need to splurge, but allow yourself to enjoy high-quality products or services you've worked hard for. For example, if you can afford a $50 outfit, buy it instead of settling for a $5 knockoff at a night market just to save. Treat yourself to a nice coffee at a fancy cafe now and then, or dine at a restaurant you love. This plants seeds of confidence, self-respect, and abundance. You'll attract bigger opportunities and income because you've raised your worthiness threshold. Black hole 10, undervaluing yourself and your work. Downplaying your skills or contributions breeds self-doubt and self-disrespect. This is another shade of unworthiness. When you undervalue yourself, you block others from seeing and paying for your true worth. You plant seeds of insecurity and self-limitation. To fix this, own your value, skills, and experience. Show them confidently. If you're a freelancer, charge what your services are worth without hesitation. If you're an employee, pitch bold ideas or ask for a raise when you deserve it. Take time to write down your achievements and unique skills to boost your self-belief. When you respect yourself, you plant seeds of confidence, value, and prosperity. You'll see others recognizing your true worth and paying you for it. Black hole 11, anger and silent criticism. Anger, resentment, or quietly judging others in your mind, whether it's the government, co-workers, partners, teachers, or kids, is a massive energy black hole. When you're angry or critical, you're planting seeds of discontent, division, and negativity. This blocks money from flowing to you because money loves positivity and harmony. To fix this, pause when you feel anger or the urge to criticize. Instead, find one good thing about that person to praise, or at least accept that they're doing their best. Practice forgiving small mistakes. By doing this, you plant seeds of peace, acceptance, and positivity. You'll notice better relationships and attract positive people and opportunities that bring joy and money. Black hole 12, envy and arrogance. Feeling jealous or smug, thinking, "She's not better than me, so why does she win and I don't?" is toxic. Envy and arrogance are like acid, corroding your cash flow. When you envy others' success, you plant seeds of scarcity, resentment, and disbelief in the universe's abundance. You're saying there's a limit to success, and if someone else has it, you're left with less. To fix this, genuinely celebrate and admire others' wins. Whether it's a friend, coworker, or a stranger on social media, take a moment to feel happy for them. Better yet, share their success story to spread that positive energy. This plants seeds of spiritual generosity, blessing, and abundance. When you cheer for others' wealth, you invite wealth into your own life. Black hole 13, gloating over others' failures. Taking pleasure in someone's downfall, thinking, "You got what you deserved, I told you so," is an extreme form of negativity and a lack of compassion. When you gloat over others' pain or failure, you plant seeds of cruelty, division, and misery. This absolutely blocks positive money flow. To fix this, when you see someone fail, even if they messed up, choose compassion. Pray for them, or at least don't judge or revel in it. Focus on helping if you can, or simply stay quiet and avoid spreading negativity. This plants seeds of kindness, empathy, and connection. You'll find yourself protected from unnecessary setbacks, and positive resources will flow to you. Black hole 14, holding grudges. Harboring resentment, a subtle, simmering bitterness over something long forgotten by others, is a heavy energy burden. It keeps you stuck in the past, blocking your progress. When you hold grudges, you plant seeds of bitterness, persistent negativity, and self-imprisonment. It's like clutching a burning coal, and you're the only one getting burned. To fix this, practice forgiveness. Forgiving doesn't mean excusing bad behavior. It's about freeing yourself from resentment's weight. Take time to think about who you're resenting. Tell yourself you forgive them and release that emotion. Realize everything stems from the seeds you've planted. When you get this, resentment and blame vanish. This plants seeds of inner peace, freedom, and letting go. Your money flow will become smoother than ever, unburdened by the past. Black hole 15, arrogance. Thinking I'm better, smarter, richer, or more honest than others is a dangerous black hole. Arrogance stops you from learning, accepting help, or seeing new opportunities. It plants seeds of complacency, isolation, and stagnation. To fix this, practice humility, recognize everyone has strengths and weaknesses, be open to learning from anyone, no matter who they are. Stop comparing yourself negatively to others. Instead, focus on your growth and contributions. When you embrace humility, you plant seeds of openness, learning, and connection. You'll attract mentors, new opportunities, and resources you couldn't access before, opening fresh paths for your money flow. Valuable tools and tips to get started. To help you put these principles into practice effectively and see results faster, here are some powerful tools and tips drawn from ancient wisdom. Planting the left pocket, selfless giving from the heart. This is a potent technique to consciously plant seeds of generosity. Since the heart is on the left side, and the left is often seen as the non-dominant side, anchoring, giving to the left, and the heart carries deep meaning. Here's how it works. Grab a few small bills, say 3 $1 or $5 bills, and tuck them into your left pants pocket. When you're out and about and come across someone who needs help, like a homeless person, a struggling mom with kids, or a hardworking laborer, quickly pull a bill from your left pocket and give it to them with all your heart. Don't overthink it and don't expect a thank you. Your intention is to help, not to be recognized. This plants seeds of selfless, unconditional generosity. When you give without expecting anything back, you send a bold message to the universe about your abundance, and the universe responds by bringing more to you. It breaks your fear of scarcity and builds trust in abundance. Clearing debt seeds, releasing frozen energy. This is a highly effective way to unclog stuck money flow. Here's what you do. Make a list of everyone who owes you anything, money, books, tools, whatever. Then reach out, call, text, or meet them and declare that you're canceling their debt. You might say, "Don't worry about that money anymore. I'm letting it go." Or, "You don't need to return that book." Do this with an open heart, not expecting repayment. When you forgive others' debts, you're practicing generosity at the highest level. You're freeing up frozen energy in that relationship. This energy transforms and returns to you as smoother cash flow. It's a powerful way to cut the negative energy ties of debt and open the path for wealth to flow freely into your life. Coffee meditation, nurturing the seeds you've planted. This final step is critical after any seed planting action. Every night before bed, take 5-10 minutes to sit, relax, and reflect on all the kind actions and generous seeds you've planted that day or in the past. Relive the joy and happiness you felt when you helped someone, gave generously, or shared something. Feel the recipient's gratitude. Especially focus on moments like forgiving debts or giving from your left pocket. Coffee meditation is like watering your seeds. It helps the good seeds you've planted sprout and grow much faster. By focusing on the positive things you've done, you're reinforcing your belief in the law of karma. This speeds up the process of money flowing to you. Don't skip this step. It's the key to making the whole process work. I know right now, part of you might be thinking, if it's that easy, why isn't everyone doing it? Is this just fluffy theory? Is it all just luck? Or maybe you're saying, I've heard about giving before, but I still don't see the money rolling in. Doubts like these are totally normal when you're faced with a philosophy that flips everything you've been taught about money. We live in a world where competition, hoarding, and holding tight to what you've got are seen as the keys to success. So how can giving lead to wealth? This is a question the greatest minds have tackled for thousands of years, and I'm here to break it down for you. Arguments like it's too simple to work or it's just luck often come from not fully grasping how seeds work. Remember Andrew Carnegie's story. He didn't just give once and wait. He lived a life of generosity. The key is persistent seed planting and clearing your mind. Many people try giving a little, see no instant results, and quickly give up saying, "It doesn't work." That's like planting a seed, digging it up a week later when no tree sprouts, and declaring the seed's broken. Another mistake is focusing only on outward actions without checking your intentions or consistency. Someone might donate a big chunk to charity, but carry arrogance, resentment, or calculation in their heart. Those negative seeds weaken or even cancel out the good ones. That's why I stress the 15 black holes you need to eliminate. If you keep stealing others' time by being late or silently criticizing, no matter how generous you are, you're building barriers that block money from flowing to you. This isn't luck. It's the law of karma, working with millisecond precision, never missing a single detail of your life. Proof of this principle isn't just in ancient stories. It's alive in the modern world, sometimes in disguise. Take Chuck Feeney, co-founder of Duty Free Shoppers. He secretly gave away his entire $8 billion fortune during his lifetime, often anonymously. By the time he passed, his account had just a few million left, enough for his old age. Feeney believed giving while living was the best use of money. And here's the magic. The more he gave, the more he created. His wealth never ran dry, even as he poured it out. This isn't a coincidence. It's the result of relentlessly planting seeds of generosity on a massive scale. He proved that when you don't cling to money, it circulates and returns in ways you can't imagine. Another example is Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors ever. He's not just known for his massive wealth, but for pledging to give most of it to charity. He once said, "If you're in the luckiest 1% of humanity, you owe it to the other 99%. His giving philosophy hasn't made him poorer. On the contrary, it seems to fuel his confidence and luck in business decisions. And it's not just billionaires. I have a friend, Sarah, an elementary school teacher in California. She always felt broke, even with a decent teacher's salary. One day, she started applying these principles. She paid bills on time, bought legal music and movies instead of pirating, and most importantly, she looked for small ways to help her students and colleagues beyond her job. Gifting a book to a struggling student, staying late to help a coworker prep lessons. Within 6 months, something incredible happened. She got an unexpected small inheritance from a distant relative she'd never met. Soon after, she was offered a higher-paying role in a community education project. This wasn't luck, these were the generous seeds she planted, sprouting into unexpected cash flow. See? This principle works no matter who you are, rich or poor. It's a universal law. So why do so many people fail to see results even when they try giving? It's a big question, and the answer lies in 3 major traps most of us fall into without realizing. Trap 1, hidden limiting beliefs. You might say you want wealth, that you're ready for a flood of money, but deep down, you're holding on to beliefs like, money's hard to come by, rich people are greedy, I'm not good enough to be rich, or money is the root of all evil. These beliefs are like computer viruses running in the background, sabotaging your every move. When you give, but secretly worry about losing what you have, or think, okay, I've given enough, you're planting seeds of scarcity and doubt. This is why many give but see no results. Their hands are generous, but their minds are sowing seeds of lack and limitation. If you believe giving makes me poorer, that belief will always outweigh your actions. It's like pouring water into a bottle with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much you pour, it leaks out. Can you spot any limiting beliefs holding you back? Ask yourself honestly, do I truly believe I deserve limitless wealth? Or am I still clinging to old ideas about money? Trap 2, mistakes in planting seeds. Small errors in how you give can have big consequences. Maybe you give without a clear intention, not knowing what you want to receive. For example, you help a friend but don't consciously plant a seed of support to attract help when you need money. Or you're inconsistent, generous today, but back to old habits tomorrow. Planting seeds requires steady effort, like tending a garden. You can't plant once and expect a tree to grow on its own. Another big mistake is skipping coffee meditation. Many give but forget to reflect on their actions, which is like planting seeds without watering them. They won't sprout or they'll grow slowly, and worst of all, you might keep those black holes open. You try planting generous seeds, but don't patch the leaks I've pointed out. You give, but then steal others' time by being late, or steal their effort by pirating content. These actions weaken or destroy the good seeds you're planting. Are you making these mistakes? Success comes from clearing blockages while nurturing new seeds. Trap 3. Impatience and unrealistic expectations. We live in an instant noodle world where we want everything fast and now. We plant a seed today and expect a harvest tomorrow. But nature doesn't work that way. A seed needs time to sprout, grow, and bear fruit. When you plant money seeds through generosity, cash might not rain from the sky right away. It could come as a new opportunity, a game-changing business idea, a valuable connection, or an unexpected debt being cleared. But if you're impatient, you'll get discouraged, give up, and decide this doesn't work. Plus, many set wrong expectations about how money will arrive. They only look for big paychecks or investments, missing the smaller streams or unexpected gifts from the universe. They don't see that their seeds might sprout in surprising ways. Are you stuck in these false expectations? Remember, patience and trust are key. Plant your seeds, tend your garden, and believe the universe will deliver at the perfect time. Breakthrough tips for faster, more effective results? How do you speed up this process so your money doesn't just flow but surges in faster? Here are some breakthrough tips to supercharge your seed planting efforts. Optimize your inner state. The real power of planting seeds isn't just in the action, it's in the mindset behind it. This is the secret few talk about. Plant seeds with joy and gratitude. When you give, even something small like letting someone cut in line or smiling at a stranger, do it with a heart full of happiness and thankfulness. Don't give out of duty or because you have to get something back. Thank the universe for giving you the chance to give. To plant good seeds, this joy and gratitude amplify the power of your seeds tenfold. At the same time, cultivate an abundance mindset. Instead of dwelling on what you lack, focus on what you have. Every morning, take 5 minutes to list 5 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. A roof over your head, a meal, a job, a friend. When your mind is filled with abundance, you attract more of it. This turns you into a money magnet from the inside out. Finally, use positive language about money. Swap phrases like, "I can't afford it," or "money's a problem," for "money flows to me easily," or "I'm grateful for what money brings." Your words shape your reality. Those seemingly harmless phrases are powerful seeds you're planting every day. Techniques to amplify your seeds. Once you've got the basics down, these techniques will boost the strength of your seeds. First, choose fertile soil. To plant money seeds, look for places where money is created and used with integrity. Support transparent charities or businesses that add real value to the community. Help people who are working hard to rise up. Your seeds will sprout faster and stronger in a fertile environment. Another powerful technique is giving back to those who've helped you. Find someone who supported you in the past, especially financially or with a money-making opportunity, then plant a seed for them, even with a small gesture. Treat them to a meal, give a meaningful gift, or simply call to express heartfelt gratitude. This isn't just repayment, it reactivates the positive energy flow from your past, bringing it back to you faster. Lastly, serve others with your talents. Money comes from the value you bring to the world. Instead of focusing on making money, focus on serving others with what you're great at. If you're a designer, offer free design work for a nonprofit. If you're a teacher, tutor a struggling student for free. When you generously share your skills, you're planting massive seeds of creativity, value, and contribution. Money will follow as a natural result. The power of environment and community. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This applies to money energy too. Seek out good seed partners. Connect with people who also practice seed planting, who have positive mindsets about money and generosity. Share experiences and lift each other up. When you're in a group where everyone's planting good seeds, the positive energy multiplies and your seeds sprout much faster. See how important it is to choose your circle wisely? At the same time, steer clear of energy vampires. Limit time with people who constantly complain about money, blame their circumstances, or have negative, selfish attitudes. Their energy is like weeds, choking your good seeds. Actively create a clean, positive garden of energy around you. Finally, get involved in community service. Don't just give money, invest your time and effort in volunteer work or community projects. This not only helps others, but also makes you feel valuable, like you're making a difference. That sense of purpose creates a powerful positive energy flow. When you serve the world serves you back. I know when you encounter a new, profound philosophy like this, questions and doubts are bound to pop up. Here are 3 questions I get all the time, and answering them will help solidify your trust and clarity. Question 1. I'm struggling financially. Where am I supposed to find money to give and practice generosity? This is a question millions stuck in a cycle of scarcity ask, and it's based on a big misunderstanding. You don't need to be rich to be generous. You need to be generous to become rich. Money is the result of planting generous seeds, not a prerequisite for planting them. If you wait until you're loaded to start giving, you'll never feel like you have enough. Think back to Andrew Carnegie, who shared a loaf of bread as a poor kid. He wasn't rich, but he chose generosity. Or my friend Sarah, she wasn't wealthy when she started. It's not about how much you give, but the intention and sincerity behind it. You can give your time to help someone, a genuine smile, a kind word, or helpful advice. You can give your attention by listening to a struggling friend. You can forgive a small debt, even if it's just a few bucks or a borrowed book. These tiny acts, done with a generous heart, plant massive seeds. Never think you have nothing to give. You always have something to share. And those small acts will start unlocking the big money flow. Question 2. Is there a limit to planting seeds? Should I give everything away to get rich? This is a great question, and it's important to avoid extreme misunderstandings. The seed planting principle doesn't encourage financial recklessness or giving to the point of harming yourself or your family. Instead, it promotes conscious, sustainable generosity. The only limit is in your mindset and intentions. Picture a plot of land. You plant seeds and care for them. You can't force them to grow faster by dumping too much water or fertilizer at once. Similarly, planting seeds requires balance and smarts. Start with what feels comfortable and gradually expand your generosity as you see results. The quality of your seeds, your sincere intention, matters more than the quantity, along with consistency. Plus, taking good care of yourself is also planting a good seed, one of self-respect and abundance. If you give everything and burn out, you won't be able to keep planting. Be wise, listen to your intuition, and remember the goal is a sustainable flow of prosperity, not a one-time burst. Question 3. I've followed the steps but still don't see clear results. What should I do? This can be a sensitive or even controversial question. It's time to revisit the 3 traps we covered in Chapter 5: limiting beliefs, mistakes in execution, and impatience. First, check your mind. Are there still limiting beliefs lurking in your subconscious about money? Are you holding on to hidden resentment, arrogance, or envy? Practice daily mental cleansing. Second, review how you're planting seeds. Are you doing coffee meditation every night? Are you fully eliminating the 15 black holes? Are you planting with clear intention and sincerity? Sometimes a small mistake can slow things down. Finally, be patient and trust the universal law. Just like you can't predict exactly when a seed will sprout, you can't know precisely when your money seeds will bear fruit. But they will, if you stay consistent and plant correctly. The money might be coming as an opportunity you haven't noticed yet, or a major expense you avoided. Broaden your view of results. Sometimes you're inches from the door to prosperity, but a touch of impatience makes you miss it. Keep planting, keep meditating, and trust that the best things are on their way to you. We've pulled back the curtain on the truth. Your money struggles aren't fate. They're the result of unconscious seeds you've planted. Now you hold the timeless principle of generosity, the key to unlocking an endless flow of wealth distilled from ancient wisdom. Remember, you're not a victim, you're the creator of your life. Every choice, every small action is a seed with the power to transform your reality. The moment of truth is here, and it's time to make a life-changing decision. You have two paths. One is to keep living with financial anxiety, letting those unconscious black holes steal thousands of dollars from you every month. Or you can choose the path of the courageous. Take action today. Pick one black hole to patch, or start with a small seed planting act like left pocket giving. Do it right now and commit to coffee meditation every night to nurture your seed. Your prosperous money flow is waiting. If you're ready to unlock wealth, hit the subscribe button on this channel right now. Don't forget to like this video, share it with friends you want to see succeed, and drop a comment below saying, "I'm ready to plant seeds." Your journey to prosperity starts this very moment.